Look how far the industry has come over the years. When we first started 33 years ago, we had calculators, pencils with pencil sharpeners, and we could change the spark plugs in our own engines. Now we have Tier 4 engines and computer diagnostics to check our equipment. Everything is done. All of our estimating and accounting is done by computer. And it's the same with the Blue Book services. They just didn't sit passively waiting to see what was going to happen in the industry. They're always on top of their game, always finding new and innovative ways to improve their services to the construction industry. And it's evident just by what you see today online. Their presence online is phenomenal.
Back 15 years ago, when we first decided that we wanted to bid a project, we would have to bid the project, we'd have to make our vendor list at that time. And we'd say that I need 10 copies of the HVAC plans, 5 copies of the plumbing plans, 4 copies of the electrical plans, and I'd have to go to Kinko's and run off all of those copies. I'd have to fold them all, paperclip them all, package them all in envelopes, and mail them, sometimes overnight mail, to all of my interested subcontractors, and get them out and hope that they would then return a bid. Now, we get a plan on disk from the architect, I upload it to the Blue Book site, and it reaches 500, 1,000 subcontractors with the click of a button.
Growing up, the Blue Book was just the book that's sitting on the shelf in all construction trailers. And now, it's something that I can use on my iPad, on my cell phone, sitting at my desk without the book. You don't necessarily have it, even though I still see it all over the place. A lot of times people are just using it on their computers, and it's just a lot more than it was 15 years ago. It's really evolved, and it's really grown with construction.
I know that there must be a reason why we have been a customer for Blue Book for such a long time. We started out making maybe 25 windows a day, and as of today, we have the capability to make over 2,000 units a day.
RKL has been with the Blue Book for 50 years. When I first met my husband, which is probably 30-something years ago, I remember the Blue Book. So it's always been a part of us. That's where we do our advertising. We get the inside cover. It's been very important to us.
My grandfather was a large general contractor, did a lot of work for the government, built hospitals, schools, factories around the country. And in fact, when I became an employee at the Blue Book in 1988, one of the first things I did was look at the archives. And lo and behold, in the 1943 edition of the Blue Book, my grandfather had the front cover ad actually on the book. That's when I realized there was going to be a connection. I didn't know it was a career choice at the time.
Just the idea that I've been given the opportunity to provide the construction industry, which is a monstrous industry, with information that they need and they use every day. I love that. If I step back to when we started, what was quality? What did we need? We needed a company name, address, a phone number, and what that company did. Today, our users demand a lot more because they're making hiring and buying decisions based on a lot of other factors. We've just expanded the data points and the information that our users have asked for over the years. So now when a user comes, he can actually see pictures of projects that a contractor has done and really get a good feel about, who this guy is, what he can do, and should I hire him or not. So we go all the way through all stages of construction, and we've built all these digital tools, and the beauty of it is we give them all away for free because all they do is help bring exposure to our customers. It's all about bringing buyers and sellers together.
The idea of a social network allowing friends to communicate with friends makes a lot of sense. In the commercial construction space, bringing the buyers and the sellers together around a network also makes a tremendous amount of sense. As soon as we put the content that had been in these print directories for over 80 years online, what we found is the users said, well, that's great. I have access to that same content that I can see in print. But I want to do more. I want to be able to manage my vendors, select vendors, organize them by project, and communicate with them, and then have a history of that communication.
Bidding has evolved in my business in many different ways, and it eventually started to go online. And since then, we've used many, many different services, and BB Bid and the Blue Book Network are by far the superior product on the market. It helps our productivity and our subcontractors' productivity tremendously, because most of the subcontractors are already part of this Blue Book Network, and all they have to do is log into the plan room and get the plans.
You know, the technology is moving at, you know, light speed, but we're able to kind of keep the industry moving together at the pace of technology that they can consume.
One of the things I love about working for the Blue Book is we are always trying to be forward thinking. We're looking out in the industry and we're trying to understand where the industry is headed and how we can help our customers get there.
The architects is our next, that's our future. And so the Blue Book can work with us on that, and that would be great.
If we could grow with the Blue Book and do that together, that would be such a huge help for us.
We have a lot of folks here at the Blue Book that truly care. They care about what they're doing. They care about how their piece of the puzzle fits into the whole. When we sign up a new customer for the first time, we're not looking just to create a one-off program for this customer and hold on to them a year or 2 years. We're looking to start a relationship that's going to last an awful long time.
I think how we've grown and survived for this many years in the business, you have to attribute it to how we are positioned and in the Blue Book. We get business from the Blue Book. We are in business because of the Blue Book.
I'm responsible for 250 construction professionals. These construction professionals each and every day build businesses in the construction industry, one relationship at a time. The transition over the last 22 years that I've been here has been incredible. We've gone from a directory to a complete informational resource. But one thing we haven't changed is that ability to have people face-to-face throughout our entire workflow.
We get a lot of face-to-face time with our Blue Book representatives, and we have over the years. And it's very important to us because then they understand our business and they're better able to position us to help us.
Our relationship with Blue Book has been consistent and strong for over a decade. It's always been an open dialogue between our company and Blue Book, constantly working together to try to improve the process. And so there's a real commitment there, and there's definitely a real long-lasting relationship.
In order to build relationships with our customers, we have to be able to understand the challenges that each segment of the construction industry faces and how to deliver our tools in a way that's meaningful to that business.
We look up to Blue Book to get us connected with the architectural industry, with the construction industry, to get our name and product out to the right people.
You know, they're good from start to finish. They don't just come in and try to sell you an ad. They come in and try to learn and help your business, and not just sell you a bigger ad or put you all over the place to try to make money. They really want to help you make money.
This industry's given us so much over the last 100 years that we're in a great position to now give back to the industry and help the industry be more successful, to be more productive, work more profitably, to evolve the way they work in a technology-driven environment.
It's amazing to me that the Blue Book is celebrating its 100-year anniversary. And there are so many customers that have been with us 10, 20, 30, 40, even 50 years. It's an honor to have been able to work with these companies and help them build their businesses.
Consistent over the last 100 years has been access to the data that brings the buyers and sellers together in the industry. Book, online, cloud, mobile, it doesn't matter. It's relevant data when you need it, where you need it.
You know, as we celebrate our 100-year anniversary, I think what I'm most excited about is certainly we can celebrate our past successes, right? We've done a lot of great things for the industry over the last 100 years, and we have a lot more to come. But this year, as well as celebrating the 100-year anniversary, we've also transitioned the company to an employee-owned business. And what that means is each and every employee of this business has an ownership stake. So now it's not just driving the passion that they had anyway in doing, creating the great applications and the great information and solutions. But now they look at it from the perspective of an owner.
Now we're going to have 500 owners keeping their eye on things, how they're going here, and keeping us in line, making sure we can continue to do the right thing. They're an owner, they're a real owner, and the culture was good before, but it's got to just even get better now. Right now we're doing so many more things for the customer than we did even a couple of years ago. Most proud of the fact we've always played it straight. That's really what it's all about for all this time. We've tried to treat them the way they should be treated, and it's gone both ways.
And I think it's really your reputation, how you handle people. Don't even say customers, how you handle people. It says volumes.
On behalf of all the employees at the Blue Book Network, I want to thank our customers and users for putting us to work each and every day to grow their business. While we fully believe that technology can never replace the relationships that we build in the industry, we continue to invest heavily in developing information and solutions that will drive this industry forward. You know, we can all celebrate the successes that we've achieved for the past 100 years. But I want to make sure one thing is clear. The Blue Book Network is just getting started.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We all thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to work with you over the past 100 years.
And I thank you too.
We all thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You ready? Yeah. 1, 2.
Thank
Thank you.
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 Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.